The sound of the flute is beautiful, and it gives me a good feeling. It takes me to another world that is far away from here, a more beautiful world, because it is not a beautiful place here.
Throughout the West Bank, a place marked by generations of turmoil and economic hardship, classical music is thriving. For the New York Times, this is Dan Wakin. In the halls of crowded music schools, young Palestinians like 16-year-old Dalia Mukarkar see music as a way to escape the walls surrounding the Palestinian territories and to connect with the outside world. The growing popularity of classical music has been driven by international and local donations. In the last 3 years, several new music schools have been established, like the Baron Boehm Said Foundation in Ramallah, where Dalia studies. On this day, a major European flutist has come to Dalia's school, Emmanuel Pahoud, her hero.
All this is just scales, because I studied in France, or with the French books, and we do scales and arpeggios since we are little children. And then when we see
Dalia, who comes from a Christian family, began playing 3 years ago and is now a star pupil. The demand for lessons is so great that schools like hers are often short on teachers and instruments, making Mr. Pahoud's visit even more special.
gentle fingers, small fingers.
For other children, the rise of classical music in the West Bank has provided a calling. 18-year-old Shahadi Shalalde repairs instruments at the Al-Kamanjati Music School, also in Ramallah.
We used to hear only the sound of bullets. We used to walk in the streets, not knowing where to go. Music is a wonderful thing. Once you get into it, you find a whole new world.
When the Al-Kamanjati School opened in 2006, its founders saw Shahadi loitering nearby. They invited him in, and gradually, visiting experts taught him how to fix violins.
I hope to become a teacher and to teach other people to repair violins. Nobody else does this job in Palestine.
For Dalia, the flute represents hope for the future.
We cannot go from one place to the other. We have to apply for permits. Sometimes, even if we have permits, the soldiers tell us to go back. Every time we look at this wall, we feel suffocated. We're not able to do anything. It's as if we were in prison.
Dalia's dream is to study at a conservatory in France. So she practices obsessively, whenever and wherever she can. Even here, in the ladies' room, moments before playing at her aunt's wedding.
We do not have money. We are right on the red line. We hardly have money to eat. Maybe the foundation will grant me a scholarship that will let me travel and study, and also maybe give me a new flute.
And as she started to play, Dalia was no longer a teenager in a land of conflict, but like artists all over the world, she was a performer captivating an audience.